Here is an excerpt from the first part of Stronger, Faster, and More Beautiful by Arwen, Elys, Dayton. Part 1, Matched Pair, a few years from now. Human, stop, is what I'm thinking, as if I've already become something else, a different species, and I'm tired of hearing all of his worn-out human person logic. The man is reminding me that Julia's heart will be combined with my own, so it's not like I'm taking hers. It's a synthesis. The new heart will fuse both in a way that's better than either of the originals. A super heart, I guess you could call it. He is reminding me of this, and every time I say, but, he cuts me off by continuing his explanation, only more loudly. Now he's almost yelling, though he's just as cheerful as he always is. Did I mention that he's my father? And he's only repeating what my doctor has explained so many times. Although, let's be honest, my doctor explains the same things very differently. She discusses recovery rates and reasonable percentages and acceptable outcomes. She tells me about other patients, though of course my case and Julia's case, the case of Evan and Julia Weary, semi-identical twins, is unique. So we are, as she likes to say, medical pioneers. I've come to think of us as the season finale episode of a show about strange medical cases. Tune in for the outrageous conclusion. I'm in my hospital room, but I'm sitting in a chair in the corner because it's dangerous to stay in the hospital bed, which can be wheeled away for CAT scans or blood draws or surgery or whatever so easily. You have the illusion of control if you're sitting in a chair. Julia is in the adjoining room. She's on the bed, of course, and though I can hear our mother in there with her, she's only saying a few quiet words to my sister, and my sister is not saying anything in reply. This is fortune smiling on us, Evan, my father says, using what has become one of his favorite phrases. He looms over me because I'm sitting down while he's standing, and also because he's 6'5". Years from now, you're going to look back on these weeks and wonder why you ever hesitated. Julia would want her heart and yours to be joined. Whenever he senses me becoming skeptical about what we're going to do, my father finds a new angle to convince me. This is the new angle for today. Julia's fondest wish is for our twin hearts to become one. But I'm the only one who will get to use the heart, I tell him. It's not like we're turning into one person and sharing it. I get the heart. She gets nothing. He raises his voice another notch as he says, "Would you rather put hers in the ground, alone and cold, to rot?" Even he can hear the hysteria that has snuck into his argument. He lowers the volume to something like normal conversational level and adds, "You know she wouldn't want that. She does get something. She gets you, alive." I'm the one who gets that. She gets it too, Evan. I hope that's true. You sound out of breath, my father says. How about we keep our voices calm? This is an infuriating suggestion, since he's the one who's not calm, but his observation is accurate. I'm having trouble catching my breath. I concentrate on forcing air in and out of my chest. I notice that we're only talking about Julia's heart, even though she'll give me so much more. Her liver, part of her large intestine, her kidneys, even her pancreas. It's too depressing to keep mentioning all of the pieces of both of us that aren't working right, so my parents and I have begun using the heart as a stand-in for everything. I look up at him wearily. Dad, why do we keep talking about it anyway? You already decided. You decided too, Evan. I sigh, and though I try to sound as angry as possible, he's right. I did decide.